guys, welcome to my second cast, this time the second game against Vampiro, here on Haroshaje. It's a maverick mirror, Vampiro playing the 84th guards, with me on the 3rd armored. I'm in blue, Vampiro is in red. Let's just jump into the deployment. Very uneven for Vampiro. As you can see, he has 3 after Machiki Cherno combos to cover the town and his right. And everything's going left. He has, let's see, a sniper, a Maxim, and a support gun, and an M42 light AT gun, all unloading on the road here to stop my reinforcements from entering this forest and stuff. Then he's got, what is this, 2 Chernos, a Gvardia DP, and a Superior Rocks. So he's got a Flamer, Disheartened Inf, and Line Inf, all going here. And what else? 2 T-34s and even an IS-2 leader. That's a lot of... Alright. IS-2 definitely going here. So you can snipe anything going here. And the T-34 is rushing up with the infantry over there. He even has an 85 to protect the IS-2 all the way in the back. And another Cherno just so he can hold this. Very interesting. He's going full hard on his left, my right. I'm not sure if it's worth it. There's only one flag you can get straight away, maybe this one as well. It's gonna be harder to get these two. He has payoff of 2 flags. Meanwhile, if I do it well, I can get 3 flags here. So let's jump over to my side. On my left, I've got an M8 Scott, armored rifles with a machine gun going here to move up over there, and an M10 destroyer to snipe this road. I put the M8 on the side here so it doesn't get sniped by tanks if my M10 does possibly die. Then in the middle, I've got an M20, which is just an M8, but with only a 50 cal, and it has a tiny recon squad. An actual M8 going here as well, and 2 armored rifles in 50 cal half tracks going there, and Jumbo, practically unkillable. The only thing that Vampiro has that can penetrate it is the IS-2 he has over here. But that's only on closer ranges. At 2000 meter range, it probably won't even penetrate. Then we've also got 2 armored rifles in half tracks with BAR machine guns as well, going there. And an M4A1 76. Good pen, good aim time, very nice medium tank. On my right, 4 flamethrowers, which I'm rushing up to try and capture this flag. It's because the 3rd armor doesn't have any flamethrower infantry in the infantry tab, so I just have to use this. An M5 gun to cover the road, and an M8 as well to support the flamethrowers. Alright, that's it. Let's get straight into it. You can see the flamethrowers are ridiculously fast in the 4 GPA, which has 100 kilometers an hour on the road. Meanwhile, these have 95, which is still very nice, and these can carry way heavier stuff, like the M42, for example. I have captured the flag already because the Cherno isn't in place, obviously. All the support units got unloaded. Maximum spots are likely the flamethrowers, but not in time. OP, an M42 an M8, M5, the M5 gun, and support that engagement, obviously. There you go, already pinned down. IS-2 now has line of sight as well. There you go, it's dead. Infantry Not even unloaded yet, will likely continue. Meanwhile, in the middle, the F2 got mauled by and 20 and made. We're gonna have to no chance of surprise. M8 goes down, probably down 42. The flamethrowers did manage to get in there, and so I'm now holding that flag. Vampiro gets this flag as well for now. Jumbo in the middle, spots the afternoon, just going down. Tourney is there. Alright, 2 superior rocks, which he's moving over here, likely to deal with the flamethrowers. Another FMG for the same, and the Tourney to fill up any gaps in the line. Meanwhile, his Tourney's got through and didn't unload yet. I'm bringing up armored rifles with BAR, normal regular armored rifles. I don't know why I'm bringing them there, that's way too far. M8 support gun, flamethrower, and a 76 as well. 76 to deal with the T-34s, but T-34s are dangerous close range, which I did not realize yet. This is only an M4A1, so it only has 90mm front armor. These deal in the penetration, so close range, 76 will get penetrated again. Meanwhile, Tourney is obviously standing no chance against him, but the armored rifles did almost die, so for me. Meanwhile here, I'm just marching up. Armored rifles pulling the Tourneys will die obviously. Right. And we hear a Yak 1B coming in. Sorry. T-34 and Tourney coming in to secure or hold this flag rather. 2 leaders coming in, 1 for the tanks likely, 1 for the infantry that's pushing for this flag here. Yak 1 did kill the halfback. Meanwhile, I took the entire city, only 1 aftermachine here remaining. I have armored rifles and 1 with BAR coming in once more, and 2 flamers, which I would use to capture this flag here. Here we see the T-34s indeed close range, which was to be expected. I should have realized that beforehand, but I did not. Meanwhile, these aren't that great CPC, and like something with like dedicated like better CPC, like with automatic rifles instead of light machine guns would do better. But still, it's only flamethrowers. 2-man squads will die easily to 12-man squads with flamethrowers. So it was unfair battle. I was gonna lose that one anyway. After Machiki also going all the way up. T-34E is now 2 VAT to the Guardia leader we got here. After Machiki's down and are gone. 16-8 for me now. Vampiro only took this flag. Meanwhile, I got this flag and these 2. And 1 more, this one here as well. So I have 4 flags advantage, double tick. 2 T-34s coming in. More, so he has 3 in the middle. OB support gun on Maxim. And Tourney over here. Another Tourney here. And enough to lost flamethrower now gone as well. Another 76 taking fire at T-34. Gets the kill, hopefully. The other T-34 rushing up, but there I have the super infantry here, so it won't stand a chance. Does indeed die. All the units here rushing up. My half-track spot them. 1 goes down. T-34 moving up, spots a half-track. That half-track is gone. D31st aiming at armored rifles. And another half track goes down to D34. All the infantry he rolled to capture this flag, moving up to support this flank. He has a lot of units there. Meanwhile, I have a flamethrower, armored rifles, BAR almost dead, M8 and 76, and now a Calliope as well. I thought there were more infantry squads there. Only one still might do a lot to the single squad. Unfortunately, not gonna pay off, but it is what it is. Yak 1B, which came in and fell back, likely because of all the half tracks I have. Because 50 cals can't fire at planes, obviously. Calliope strike coming in. Does successfully pin it down. And hits the Guardia leader as well, really. .76, penetrating the T-34. Line of sight. Weird. Ah, no, it's fine. Goes down, as expected. Flamethrower to recapture this flag, to keep it a 16-8 for me. Guardia DP to hold this flag. And more Churners here. He probably gets to retake this flag with Churners. IL-257 with bombs as well. Likely wanted to kill the M8 T-34 dot with it already. B-51D, fastest lane in the game, I think. Coming in, hoping to get a kill on the IL-237. Hopefully will arrive in time. Does so indeed, try to micro away from the Yak 1P and just get it out. If I get unlucky here, he is fast enough, but he is not fast enough, and I'll just make it out, no problem. We got more Churners coming in. I have no clue what he wants to do with the Churners here, if I have to be honest. Half track spotting Churners here. After he's moved up as well. After he's here killing my BAR. Only have one guy, or it's like 3 guys left, so that's the big one. These Guardia are gonna die to the BAR, but they got damaged by the Calliope as well. AAP's coming in to stop the IL-237s if he gets more, and to get this thing out, which is still there because I don't have any AA. And then we see 2 flamers, not 4 flamers actually. So I can recapture this first here. Yak 1 strafing something. IL-2 coming in, targeting the Jumbo. And yeah, classic mistake. Vampiro forgets to turn off the bombs, so he uses the bombs instead of the guns. And he retreats it after. Yak 1B coming in, targeting armored rifles. Kills 7 of the 9 guys. Not incredibly damaging as I still have 2 half tracks here to back it up as well. Not that big of a deal. Churner is in the middle of nowhere. I don't know how. And for 105 to support stuff here, we see the flamers are both here killing the Churners. We'll get the surrender. I move them out specifically for that. Still 15-9 for me. Still a double tick. More Guardia DP coming in. M5A1 Recon has 3 machine guns. Incredible fire support for its price. And 2 engineers. Support the flamers. These 4 flamers absolutely devastating the very rocks. All the support guns here, however, lay down fire on the BAR squad. Moving up the half track to support the infantry. Gets a surrender on the Superior rocks. And here we see The B-26 Marauder, targeting all the support guns, has 4,000 pounders. Or the single 85 here could potentially stop it, but I get lucky and do get the burns all the time. If the AA gun was a little bit more accurate, he would have likely suppressed it before I could do anything. P-51D coming in to potentially kill the Yak 1. For the ADP coming in. Yak 1B gets down. Very nice for me. B-26 gets out safely. The Max Demo support gun are dead, and the M42 is damaged as well. We've got the ADP coming over here. My 4 flamethrowers are moving up. They're gonna die horribly there. There's no way they can make it. Here we see there's that. Half-tracks in 76. Killing the 42. Trainers do get fallen back. Only the last flamethrower before is still remaining. It's like you're gonna die into the secondary locks right here. It does do so. It's now 1410. Vampiro has this flag, likely to the IS2 leader over there. After leader coming in as well for veteran seats. Now phase B is Vampiro brings out an IS2 9044, 220 points, very big. Another 85, Superi and T34E. AL2, 37 with bombs, 13 to 76. But gets likely fallen back as I now have an AA piece here as well. P51 comes in. I retargeted to the Yak 1B. Yak 1, targeting nothing. That's what it looked like. Unfortunately, he found the engineer's frag before he dropped the bombs. I move up my P51 for shotgun die. Quietly targeting the IS2. Likely won't do anything. This isn't the Andrewsha or like Warframen or something. But I'm hoping I might get lucky or suppress it a lot. So the M10 can possibly kill it. Only has 2 APCR shells though. So I should have moved up the half-track supply with it. That's too late. I made Scott as well to deal with the sniper. Engineers, mercenaries now. Another 85 coming in, loading here to cover this flank. Nothing has happened here, like absolutely nothing. IS2, it's pretty alright, nothing happened. Spots the M8, yeah, doesn't do much. I'm bringing up an M43, 75. It's a pretty nice tank, has more armor than the regular Sherman, so it is better against T-34s. But the gun is still relatively bad, so I prefer 76s as the gun actually penetrates things. But it is a 3-star, so I can lay down fire pretty nice, as you see here before the ADP. Meanwhile, T-34E is moving up, likely not going to do a lot. Then we see an off-map for me, moving up, as well as more BARs, another BAR squad. In the half-track, obviously. IS2, 220 points, 180mm of armor, 200 pen. Pretty bad accuracy, but it's one vat to the leader here, so T-33 going down to the M43. Somehow one shot to 76, that's a shame. It is relatively close range, so that's fair. See my off-map, tracking that, and my BAR getting in range of the IS2 with the bazooka. Very nice kill for me. 25 point squad, killing a 220 point tank, as we see here. Incredibly nice. I should have placed this off-map further back. As you can see, it's now probably going to target these as well. But it is what it is. M5 gun targeting the IS2. Can't do anything anymore as it's out of AP shells. Doesn't have any more, so out of APCR. P51 coming in, targeting IS2. Gets fallen back to the 285s I do have here. M3A1 half track. Just now laying down fire. Gets killed by the Tourneys. I do manage to kill a leader with the off map, but as I said before, if the squad isn't doing that great. 2 Sqwurrol and a Sqwurrol coming in as well. M8 to try and recapture the flag. Armored rifles for the same goal as a recon push the front line. And M10 destroyer, hopefully this time is good enough to kill the IS-2. Maxim for Vampiro here, so he can hopefully stop my advance. We see here Vampiro's off map, which got one-shotted by I think the M4A32 Jumbo. It's a shame, but he did get an off map off, so it at least paid off a little bit. Meanwhile, we have 2 Sqwurrol and 2 Sqwurrol waiting here, likely for the off map to come in to try and recapture the town. Another massive IS-2 coming in, and a sniper squad as well. Armored rifles retakes the flag. Second off map for me, this time better positioning. 85mm here, almost dead, so will likely die to the off map. F5 gun laying down fire on the Chernos that are in the open. Off map comes in. 85 shooting at what? At the infantry? Yes. Doesn't do much as the off map gets the kill there. Unfortunately for me. And for everyone does still suppress the provided DP. Another infantry squad dies to the off map. All the infantry moving up to the right, which is a bad move, as I still have these infantry squads here and the Jumbo as well. But then again, if he would have moved him here, the M4A176 still was alive. B-51 came in, attacked the Cherno. Marauder coming in to bomb the 85, what's left of it. I'm also shelling it with the 105. Does get his bombs off, gets fallen back, but too late as the bombs are falling. Almost kills it. Here we see he had to unload everything because of the infantry. He does suppress the infantry, but that's going to be too late, as he will not be able to take 2 flags at a time before the game's going to end. Meanwhile, I'm moving my Calliope just in case I still need it to attack the infantry here. Still bringing out more infantry. This was an interesting game. Was more macro focused than micro focused. As I mean, you have more points with Maverick, so you need to spend more points. As you can see here, team stats, I have like almost double the KD. Vampiro's IS2 did alright, as you can see, one-shotting the M10A1. But meanwhile, my Jumbo killing the off-map vehicle, that would have changed a lot if he still had another shot with that. But that's a shame for him. My 76 here also killing 3 T-34s, so this has definitely paid off. And my Marauder BAR squad, which killed the IS2. Incredibly nice for me. This was an interesting game. I hope I'll see you in the next one again.